Rich, first 2 points of the new league campaign, what was your assessment on that one over West Wales?
Yeah, probably frustrating. We didn't start the game very well. It probably was a reflection on the warm-up. That probably looked a little bit flat, lack of energy, which is disappointing because again, all week we spoke about our attitude going into this game, making sure that we're mentally ready as well as physically. Physically we were, but again, I don't think some boys mentally was ready for the game, and they've got, they early on, they've got some good ball carriers. I think there was our first 3 sets, play 1 errors. Puts yourself under so much pressure. And then when you do get the ball, you've had to do so much defending. You probably can't shape up and play how you want to play, so you get a little bit caught up in a little bit one out. But when we got down there and we got our players on, we looked like we was going to score every time we did it. And early on we got a couple of good pass selections, and Sam coming up with 5 tries, a good performance from him. But yeah, it was disappointing because again, I don't think the performance was quite there.
What do you put that down to? Maybe a bit of complacency and expecting the result to come no matter what? Is that the sort of
probably? And again, it's something we spoke about. I think during the week we didn't train well. And I spoke to the boys about that. You practiced. If you don't practice well, it finds its way into the game. And we dropped during the week Wednesday session. I think there was 14 drop balls within it, and there's, I don't know, first 5-6 minutes of the game, we've done 4 or 5 errors there. So it finds its way onto the field. So again, they have to be better mentally.
Yeah, obviously, you're going to have better opposition in a couple of weeks. Keighley coming up next. How much better do you need to be against teams like that?
Look, if that's Hunslet or that's Keighley, we're probably 28-0 down at half time and looking to chase the game and play very expansive rugby that you could concede more tries. You're playing catch up footy, so yeah, disappointing. Because again, it's ourselves that are doing it. They want forced errors. They were just within ball carries, just loose carries in there. And if I was our middle, I'd be frustrated with our edges because I think the first 4 errors was from backfield players. But they're not in the middle doing all the defending. Their middles have to. So again, have to be better. Just have to be better. I know it's a little bit doom and gloom, and we've scored 50 points, but it could have been more, and it could have been a better performance, and that's what I was looking for. So yeah, a little bit frustrating.
In terms of positives from it, you mentioned Sam's 5 tries. Getting over the line for a winger is always important. So in games like this, that's where they can really take advantage of that. Yeah,
certainly. Sam's very reliable. He carries the ball well out of yardage, and he does take his opportunities when he gets them. And as well, when we shaped up and got our players on and we executed them how we wanted to execute, we scored some really good tries. Like I say, Ross Peltier give us a lot off the bench with his ball carriers and his bouncing around a little bit. He was hard to handle. They found him hard to deal with, and that's what he's there to do. And he lifts the team, and I thought we got that when he came on the field.